Alright, we're going to give you a little run video of the 1600. We fired it up already a couple times, ran through a couple heat cycles, and got the carburetors close. I need to put the unison on them and sync them still, but it's pretty close. Got the timing set, and we'll let it run a little bit with the break-in oil. It's got Kendall 2050 in it right now with some Comp Cams additive in it. Little break-in additive. It's a high zinc additive, and it helps with the camshaft and the lifter deal. So this motor is very low spring pressure, so normally we don't have any problem with a single spring motor. The double spring stuff is where you run into issues, or you have to crank the motor and take all the break-in oil off the cam. Sometimes that's not good either. So there's a couple different situations, but you got to pick your own oil. Driven has a really good chart over there at their site, and they recommend different viscosities of oil corresponding to your bearing clearance. So that's probably a good chart to follow. 2050 might be a little too much oil, you know, too much viscosity for like an American car guy that sets his bearing clearances tighter. So this stuff all moves around, so we got to have a little more clearance on these. So need a little thicker oil. So anyway, let's fire it up and let it run. And yeah. Didn't want to start, huh? right, well, it's getting closer. We'll tune it on up. Might need to do an idle jet adjustment. We don't know. We'll just keep playing with it and go from there. So that's the little 1600 rebuild. And I have another subscriber that always wants to know where the motor stops at. So I don't know. There's something to this. I'm not sure. I'm not privy to the information. You Volkswagen guys, tell me what this means, if anything. So there you go. Yeah, not too bad. Don't have any oil on the floor. Everything looks pretty cool. Fires up, shuts off, and does all the right sounds. And yeah, buddy. So we'll run it a couple more times, put us through some heat cycles. Still need to get a few little things like some grommets for the spark plug wires. I don't know if they're going to clear the linkage down there. I need to figure out something for this clip. Here's the clip that's in two pieces. I don't know, no weld in that. You know, it's pretty thin. Can't get much thinner than that. So that's where we're at with that. This little thing slides over and keeps the end piece from coming off the ball. The linkage is pretty close though, so I mean you can see you can run it and rev it up and it doesn't come off, you know, once you get it close. I still need to put the unison on, take the air cleaner tops off, and fine tune the linkage, make sure the carbs are synced as possible. And I think this one's about a wrap. Got a 78 by 90 and a half motor coming up next, and another 1600. So I'll try to make a couple of videos of that. And until then, thanks for watching. Thanks for subscribing. And we'll see you on the next one.